This is a question that we ask all of our guests, Jordan. So what does wealth mean to you?
You know, it's pretty funny to think about this. I was literally just, because it's the new year, I guess, probably. I never wanted to be wealthy financially. I didn't care. I know no one believes me when I say that, because no one believes anyone when they say that. But my goal, like stated and written down when I was a teen, funny, I was such a nerd, I did that, but literally written down was, I want to earn the equivalent of $100,000 a year. I probably wrote this in like 1996. So what is that? Like 120 grand or something? My first job out of school was on Wall Street. I made way more than that. So I was like, oh, I've made it. So when I had to take a pay cut to do a startup, my own company, it didn't matter because my goal was not, I need to make money now. It was, I just need to be comfortable later, and I didn't care about being rich. So I optimized for doing things that I really enjoyed. So now I do the Jordan Harbinger show and I love it. And it doesn't even feel like work most days. There are times, but most days doesn't feel like work. And so now that I'm making just far more money than I ever dreamed of making in my entire life, and I'm scaling up and things are going up and up and up, I had to check myself this year because I was like, yeah, this year we're making this, next year we're going to make that, and then the year after that we're going to make that. And my wife's like, I'm just fine where we are. And I was like, yeah, I am too. Why am I even like, it's cool to be excited about the future, but if it doesn't happen, it really doesn't matter at all because my lifestyle has not expanded with my income. So it's really like, am I going to invest this heap of cash or am I going to invest this smaller, but also substantial heap of cash, or am I going to invest a normal person heap of cash? And it's like, okay, fine, whichever it is. Even if I were making less than I thought, I'm doing a job that I really enjoy. So if I made less than $100,000 a year or the equivalent thereof, I would still be happy doing what I'm doing. It would just be a little harder to take care of 2 kids in friggin' Silicon Valley. I'd probably move. But that's been great for me. So now I'm able to, there are things I know I can do to make a lot more money. You know, oh, you got to do live events and you got to have merch and you got to be hard selling this course and hard do this and you got to be speaking. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to travel around all the time being at a Howard Johnson near the airport and speaking at some convention and then flying back home and having missed my kids' soccer practice to make money, to make extra money. No shade on people that do that. Go for it. Awesome. And if that's how you earn a living, I'm not judging you. What I'm saying is if you make friggin' $2 million a year and you can make an extra $500,000 never seeing your kids because you're speaking at MLM conventions, I'm picking on MLM a lot today. Right. Why do that? You know, here's my 13th book that's just like all my other books, but slightly different cover. And also I made up some nonsense I stole from a guy on the internet because I need a cash grab and I'm selling it to my email list. Why are you creating that crap? It's worthless. Oh yeah, everybody buy my mugs and t-shirts. Cool. It's all going in. Congratulations. You've polluted the environment even more with your stupid shit that nobody really wants, that people will buy from you because they want to support you, but it offers no value. But congrats on the extra 50 grand a year in merch, you knob. You know, so I'm like, I won't do any of that. When I want to make more money, I do it only in the way that I enjoy, which is growing the Jordan Harbinger show. I'm not going to do something I don't want to do because what happens is, and you know this from Econ 101, right? Marginal value of money starts to shrink like crazy. Like when you're broke, you get a grand, you're like, yes, rent. If you are making $1 million a year and someone's like, I'll give you $5 grand if you do this really annoying thing, you're like, no, you don't even have to think about it. You're just like, no way, I'm not doing that. And the reason that you do that is because you don't need that $5 grand because it's worth almost nothing to you.
Right.
And so why do people take on massive projects and entire wings of their business that make them add, like they cut directly into the free time that you spend with your family. They cut directly into the time doing things that you know you really enjoy. And all you're getting in return is money. It's like, it's the worst trade ever.